Right, I'll carry on playing some Fallout London. Shoot, that was my most recent save. I was playing it before I went to bed last night. Can't remember what time that was, before midnight, but... But yeah, when people are on, I'll say hello. Right, so the Millennium Dome's over there. I went to the Millennium Dome. It's basically got a load of traders in it, but I didn't see much else to do over there. And that road, yeah, going to it is full of... The A102 is full of absolute shitloads of radiation and mutants, so it's not a very good road to travel down. And that's it, I was going to investigate Winter Garden, which one of my quests told me to do. That turret I just heard doing this little beep. Sounds like... oh yeah, there it is. I think... no, it's a body. Yeah, there's definitely a turret somewhere. But where? I wonder what the London key is for dragging bodies, because it's normally Z in basic Fallout, but I think they've changed it if it still lets you drag stuff. Well, maybe they've just removed the ability to drag bodies around and that in this. Oh, is it one of those stupid searchlights? Ah, yeah. So it wasn't a turret after all, it was just a searchlight that does like a little alarm when it spots you. Thames Hound. Down he goes. Foxes down there. Now this particular gun's meant to fire 2 shots at once. I know it only uses 1 round of ammunition, but I assume that's why it does about double damage, because it's essentially meant to be 2 rounds hitting the same spot. So this is one of the very good junk guns I've found so far, because it actually, you know, gives you twice the efficiency per shot and per magazine, essentially. There's a blast wall in my way there to get to where I want to go. Anyone being shot at from somewhere? That finally all of them. There's a pub symbol over here, so I'm going to keep walking until I find a pub first, because that probably has a coaster in it that will give me a permanent perk. Hello, what's down here? Oh, gatherers, those weird people. Okay. Yeah, Fallout London, I've been playing this for a couple of days, I'm really enjoying it so far. It needs a lot of like patching done to it, but it's still very good. Is that all of them or is there something else? It's technically still got... oh, there's another one. Might as well get my health back up to full. Yeah, it's been in development for ages. Like I say, be aware it's currently very buggy, so it's one of those mods I reckon will be a lot better once it's been out a while and lots of people report bugs that they can fix. But in terms of actual enjoyment, I've probably put at least 10 hours into it so far. You know, still got loads to see and I'm really enjoying it. Let that come ashore so when I kill it I can get its meat. Okay. Yeah, there's a pub I was looking for. Is it this one? Yep, there we go. Coach House. actually I'll get fishing rods because they have springs and gears in, don't they, fishing rods, so that's useful crafting. So that's my coaster. Okay. Always strikes me into lock picking is permanently easier. That's good. So I need to really get my lock picking a bit higher because yeah, anything that's advanced or whatever I can't do at the moment. Even though saying the lock picking isn't too bad. Is it? Yeah, one of the only major issues at the moment is the load time. When you leave and inside to go back into London, the load time's quite long. I mean, I've got this on SSD. I imagine it'd be even worse on a hard disk drive. But I think that's because it loads the entire London map in one go, not segments like it does in Fallout 3 and 4. So I'm back here, so I was trying to figure out, wasn't I, how to get around this wall. Maybe if I keep following it around there'll be a gap in it. If not, I'll have to go at my objective from the other side. Oh, it's like a Caterham 7 style car. I'll take a picture of that. Alright, Rajiv. Yeah, like the very old style F1 cars. Kino World? I assume that's a cinema if it's called Kino World. It is a cinema. Wow, how did I guess that knowing what the word Kino means in German? Cinema World Cinema. Ah, very interesting. Das ist Kino. I hear scuttling. Oh, hello, Mylux. Hold on then. Oh, sorry, Mitten lurks in this. It's called Mitten lurks, not my lurks. Okay, yeah, but Kino is a German word, just means cinema. So, yeah. Because a joke thing is in some places people just call films kinos. So if it's a good film, it's known as a kino. Proper horror show. Somebody over there. Oh, and a nice thing is it turns out human meat isn't irradiated, so it's actually really handy to get the cannibal perk, because you can kill a person and get your health back up. Yeah, I already killed some mitten lurks. Was that a mannequin? That's a person. Syndicate dog. Hello. Looks like he's got some crude body armour on. Yeah, armoured syndicate outfit. How much are they worth if I take it? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so I'm just following this road around by the look of it to go to the place for my objective. No, I am going the wrong way now. I need to follow, I guess, that road? Wherever that road is. Yeah, this road. That's quite tough. Nothing my gun can't sort out. Alright, let me get my Enfield out then if we're going to play these games. That car that I can blow if I shoot it enough times. Oh, hello. I might want to retreat a moment because there's all these Maya lurks coming out of everywhere. Don't make me get my bloody Luger out. Get my Luger out if they're going to play silly buggers like this. Right, keep those up, so... Right, Roach Maximum. Yeah, it is good afternoon, it's just coming up to 2 PM. Although it would technically really be 1 PM if it wasn't for daylight savings time. that's them dealt with, and I can finally carry on back to where I was going. So I guess following, was it this road or this road down here? Has he got a boo-booed arm? There's a few boo-boos. Yeah, I think my perception skill isn't very high. Although, yeah, it was a 50% chance, but it's the video game 50% chance. Where that actually means like 10% or whatever. Oh, the game has crashed. Would you like to upload the crash log? No, but I will continue playing it, so let's launch it again. So, saying that, that is the first crash I've had since installing that crash fixing mod in about 5 hours of gameplay. So, in all honesty, that's not too bad with a Bethesda-style game. Why does it take so long to launch? That's probably because it was synchronising the Fallout 4 files. Yeah, well, again, it's one of those things, Death Squid, where I think if you don't install it straight away, by the time you actually get it, it will probably have a load of patches that fix a load of the little problems with it at the moment. That's Protect and Survive, that, but I can see what you mean, Rajiv, there, yeah. That's, yeah, yeah, dun. But yeah, Protect and Survive had that really creepy little jingle on it that, here's films to reassure you about how to survive a nuclear war, then all they did was terrify people. Especially one of, if somebody dies, you know, put the body outside with a tag on it, if it is safe to do so from the radiation. I guess otherwise they're saying, leave a rotting corpse in your house because don't worry about going outside because you'll get cooked by the atoms. So we want to heal my boo-boo on my arm again. I've got to level up again. Ah, good. Right. So that's his perception training that helps in that one. Because I have a feeling I can't get local leader 2 yet because I'm not high enough a thing for it. Oh, that's actually quite a useful one, the scrapper. So I can, yeah, I might get scrapper actually, because I do scrap a lot of shit. What does scrapper when I get to, Scrapper 2. Circuitry, nuclear materials and fibre optics. I really want to get some upgrades to this gun because it's sort of a unique gun, and even in its default state it's pretty good. So if I can get some upgrades that improve its accuracy or whatever, that should be quite good. those guys aren't too tough, so I do need to heal at the moment. Right, the one right next to me. Let's see if I can get him in the face. Oh, there is a lot of them. They've got a fucking Protectron as well. What's the most powerful weapon I've got to use against that Protectron, because that's actually a lot more dangerous. Oh, I've got a Martini Henry still. Let's see if I can crit him with a Martini Henry. Oh, don't spoil my fun, bastard. Oh, that's really hurting. A grill drugs now. Okay, that's interesting, Roach Maximum. I think some other people might have said that, but yeah. I'm trying to think if I even still have that mask. I think I do somewhere, but again, it's because it wasn't in very good condition. It was one I never bothered really doing much with. Because when I put replacement straps on it, it still didn't make a very good seal. I think it leaked around the eyepiece. You know, like the sort of lens, the panoramic sort of lens on it had a break in its seal around the edge of that. Ah, good, there we go. blimey. Yeah, mine doesn't have the polycarbonate lens out, so sadly. Running my 9mm out quite fast. I'm down to about 100 rounds of it. Oh, Martini Henry. Yes, might as well go back to my good rifle. The one that's, yeah, a crude rifle that does really good damage. A crude rifle. Again. What's my weight looking like now? I'm getting pretty heavy. Hopefully when I get to the objective I'll then obviously have it as a fast travel point, and then I can fast travel, sell and dump a load of my equipment, and then there we go, you've discovered East Winterbound. Right. Wherever they run off to. That's one. Still another one left over there somewhere. Again, weirdly, you keep getting Aurora Borealis sort of looking things in this mod. Something over there might be hard to get a shot over at that distance. I landed a couple of hits. No, they're out of that lock on range. I assume you're buying it in the US then if you have $50 US. Like the thing, same thing. Annoyingly, obviously, I don't know what's good prices necessarily in America because when I look at stuff online, it's what's available to import, you know, and ship into the UK at reasonable prices, not what's in other countries. But I assume you can probably still get some US surplus. masks at a decent price. How much would an M40 be if you can get just a standard US Army M40? Or are they closer to $100 or whatever now? Because otherwise I'd say, can you get something off of AliExpress, like one of the actual decent modern Chinese masks at a good price? There's somebody. I suppose that's a better scope for nailing these guys. See if there's anywhere I can get a bit closer to them where engage in combat, but if not, we'll just leave the area and so they won't keep being aggroed. Missed at that range. Come on.
Not here.
I suppose $70 isn't too bad if you could get one for that, because like I said, the M40 is a good mask. It's just I don't like its weird second skin system rather than it just being, you know, really good rubber all around. You know, it had two different layers of rubber. But these dogs are a bit tougher, right? Oh, has he been disarmed? Oh yeah, I have a thing, don't I, that when I hit people it knocks the weapon off of them. Or it might be when they hit me, but either way. It can only be one. Shooting at me now. That's better. Across that bit of the Thames there where they're shooting at me. Yeah, that's where they are. Okay. Miss every bloody shot again. Oh, he's got a crippled arm again. Like I said earlier, that might explain it. Most exposed one, so if I get him first, annoyingly there's an invisible wall on that little crouch and walk around it, their head should still be maybe above the bit I can shoot. No. Just one down. There's a slight invisible bit of that barrier where I can't hit him without standing up fully. That one's all the way over there. Again, it like says you can hit them there, but you can't because they're actually behind a bit of cover that stops the bullets, even though there's holes in that like railing. It doesn't. It's collision models don't let you shoot through it. Alright, that all of those lot again. Right, okay, now I can finally travel to where I wanted to go. So I want to go back to my settlement, dump all my junk there, then sell any weapons I don't want. Or do I want to scrap the weapons potentially for all the springs and gears? Let's have a look at the settlement, what I get. But yeah, the MF11, if you can find it, Roach, imported into the US, or the MF14, which, I think it's the MF14, isn't it? The Chinese panoramic mask. That's pretty damn good for the actual, like, quite low RRP of those. But yeah, sadly in the US you won't find a lot of, like, the European good quality masks that have been imported unless somebody's done it in bulk to sell them. You know, you can't just do what we can do in the UK and buy them with, like, £5 postage from Italy or whatever. You know, you have to end up, you know, normally buying them, I think, more expensively, because that's again the same problem why I don't buy a lot of stuff from the US. It's not that I don't want the stuff, but when I want it, it's stuff I really have to want, because once you've paid the postage from the US to the UK and the, like, import taxes and the US, like, shipping taxes, the price has just gone up by such a stupid amount, and it has to be something I really want. So for example, somebody saying like a US Geiger counter for about $50 over there ends up about $150 by the time I've paid off all the taxes on it. Right, I'm going to harvest all this and make my little garden bigger. Oh, it's V, isn't it, for my settlement things. More carrots. Where did I plant my other carrots? There, so I might as well plant them roughly in the same place. Corn, yep. Yeah, it's slightly different looking corn plant, so let's use the other model of it now I've more gourds. I think I planted some of those sort of things at the back over here if there's still room for them. Melons, okay, plant those there, yep. Maybe mutt fruit. Yeah, let's move the mutt fruit over here now. I've got I'll move that other mutt fruit bush. Razor grain, yeah, I can plant more of that over here. I've still got space. That's like wheat essentially, isn't it? Razor grain. Right, not enough room for it. Okay, let's move the razor grain little field to maybe around here. I'll move that other bit I've got there over. Ah, cool, I haven't actually tested that. I'll have to test it. It's a bit like how the GSR works. Because I've only tried it with the filter on, I haven't even looked at that. Alright, more of the weird strawberry plants. You can just go over here with the other strawberries. And tato plants. Have I got any tatoes yet? That can go over there. Right. No, I don't want to store razor grain in the workshop. There we go. I'll put some more water pumps down because we've got so much food now, it seems silly not to have more water. Okay, so I've got a load of that, so 12 water, 10 food, that's pretty good. Power 5, again, don't need any more power at the moment. Defense is 24, bed 6, happiness increasing, right, good. Okay, but anyway, I was going to go dump my resources, wasn't I? That was why I was here. Transfer, store or junk. But I can't do the weapon upgrades from here yet until I, get, what you call it, local leader level 2, I think it is. No, there's a Brahmin wandering around, so I think we can get Brahmin feeding trough, can't we, on one of these. There we go. Bighorn feed trough, Brahmin feed trough, I'll put both of them down, that's not going to hurt. Oh, it's actually going over to use it. Oh, I spawned a Bighorner. Ah, the ones that are in New Vegas. That's cool. Yeah, I don't think Bighorners are in Fallout 4, are they? So they're definitely in New Vegas. Yeah, I'll get out your way. That's cool. So that's now got resources for those guys. Anyway, let's now go to that market. Thames Haven, and I'll sell any bits I don't want for more ammo. Right, so good, I'm almost at level 12, but I think when I looked it's about level 14 for local leader 2. Like I said, this is the one I want so I can put my own weapons workbenches down in my town, little settlement, so I can then start doing all the weapons upgrades I want to do where I can actually store all the spare parts of things.
What are you buying?
You're at the wrong house.
Right, we have...
Right, not got any guns that take 280s yet, so sell those. 32 pistols, the standard PPKs, I've already got an upgraded one, so I'll just sell those. Sell all the Syndicate outfits, just because I got those because I thought they looked that they might be alright. Right, cigarettes, definitely don't want those. Clarity, sell those. Commodore's hat, I want to keep that for now. Cushioned, hardened, hooligan right leg. That's not one of the ones I'm using. Doctor leaves, they give me rads and I can't plant those, so might as well sell them. Flamer, not using a flamethrower yet, or flamethrower fuel, sell that. Ooh, that's good. I've already exceeded his thing. So, ammo. Let's buy a load of ammo back. So, let's buy, say, that much. 32. Right, okay. What I'm going to actually do quickly is put my Commodore hat on, I think it was, that actually, yeah, this gives you more charisma. So if I put this on, I should at least be able to get slightly better sale prices for my stuff.
Right. We have a limited supply.
Fusion cells are not using gamma round, so I'm not using. Not going back to that anyway, so I'll just sell it. Purified water is actually good, but I'm not really using it much, but I'll keep it for now. 28, 14. Sell those for now, but I need to remember that I can harvest them now for gears and springs and things. Radix I'm not really using just right away. Traffic warden. I'll sell the tricorn just because it's not as good as the Commodore hand. It's a similar thing. Right, and now just spend all my money on ammo of whatever he's got. So I definitely want more 9mm. So I can get 860 worth, which gives me quite a lot of 9mm. Confirm trade. There we go. And there's hopefully a cooking place around here so I can cook my random meats to make them better.
Watch where you're going. Hanshaven, you are my pride and joy.
Hello. Welcome to the Flying Dutchman. I thought...
You're one ugly motherfucker. Oh well, there's cooking places everywhere around the map. So I want to go back to here before I go off and investigate Winter Garden, East Winter Garden. Yes. But yeah, it's good to find like a mod like this that's making me waste loads of hours in it and really enjoy it, because like I said, that's the sort of problem I have sometimes with games, is I just don't get invested in a lot of them. And it's nice having something like kind of a Fallout style game, but where the nice thing with this as well is it's like New Vegas, where everything doesn't really level up around you as much. Some parts of the map are a lot more dangerous, so obviously you know, they do the thing where you're meant to actually level up a bit and get better equipment before going to certain areas of the map. Yeah, exactly, Reggie. The amount of effort they've done in modelling individual locations that are only going to be used once is pretty damn good.
gasping for a pint.
They've not seen me yet. They not care, even if I've killed all their people outside.
Yeah? What do you want? Yeah? What's it to you? He's your brother. Oh man, that's precious. That's just... Here, take the key. I feel bad for you, really do. Good luck with your life. Have you been to Le Pub? Nah? It's members only. Password's Trevor Nelson.
Yeah, do you really want all that radioactive waste there, blokes? Just stood around next to it. No, they locked him in a London bus.
Thank you, friend. 1,000 times thank you. I'm freezing my balls off in here.
Yeah, exactly. All the voice acting in this is people that are roped into doing it. So some of it's amateur, and they've got both two of the Doctor Who's voice actors in this. It's Sylvester McCoy and who was the other Doctor Who that did it? Not Tom Baker, the one after Tom Baker, or it might not even be the one directly after Tom Baker. It might have even just been the one before. Was it Colin Baker, the one that was before Sylvester McCoy? But they're both voice actors in this. I think John Burko is some sort of boss in Parliament that yells "order, order" at you as he shoots you. And there was a few other names I recognised as well.
For you, my friend. Free. I'll tell you everything. Before the war, the beginning of this corruptible, immortal state, I was an architect. A damn good one. The government hired me to build laboratories all over the city. My magnum opus was beneath the Angel Tube Station in Islington. It was by far the largest. I went to check up on it recently, but the area was filled to bursting with tunnel cough. You'd need a gas mask to get anywhere close to the entrance. Tommy's your best bet of getting one of those, at the Imperial War Museum. Though, I warn you, there's a dark aura around that lab. Even Grunt and his goons wouldn't go near it. Then again, perhaps that's just my guilt, pulling me down to hell. Well, I wouldn't give to go back to St. Paul's. I appreciate the offer, but I left behind my fair share of enemies at St. Paul's. The only one who could let me back in is Whaler, and I fear that bridge is burnt. You can roll the dice and jump in the Thames. Maybe you'll become a Thames folk and grow gills. I suggest you stick with a simple gas mask. Our Tommies can help you get one. I suggest you
I would like a gas mask.
forget about it.
I suppose that's why the gas mask I'm wearing is called a broken gas mask, specifically because you need it to get into certain areas of the map. So if it's like a quest sort of item, you need a real gas mask, not the kind of shit tier gas mask some of the gangs are wearing. Yeah, I think his nose has fallen off.
Thank you for giving me a...
Yeah, level up. I assume I still can't get local leader 2, because I think that's level 14, isn't it? Can't get that, but I'll get more lock picking than which one does lock picking come up under? What was the problem with it, Roach? What, like a rip near the lens, or what? You could probably get, if it's just a rip in the rubber, you could probably get some, like silicone sealant like they use around sinks and toilets. Like the clear, kind of clear rubber glue stuff. That would work. Because as long as it's not a massive hole, I don't see why you can't repair it using it. Locksmith. I need to get Perception 4 to get Locksmith, so let's get Perception and I can get the Locksmith one at a later point. Doesn't make my VATs more accurate as well, Perception, so that's useful.
That one. Absolute mug.
It's my saviour. How can I
I
help?
think you want to leave, wouldn't you? I'm just standing there. But whatever. Yeah, especially because it's free. Yeah. Some people donate it to them on places like Patreon, but yeah, this is completely free. Other than you have to own, obviously, Fallout 4. Okay, yeah, because I suppose if it's a tear that goes a decent length thing, it might be hard to get it to seal and then, like, flex in the same way it's meant to normally. Travel to the Imperial War Museum. Okay, right, so where's the Imperial War Museum on the map? Ah, that's good, it's not very far from Lambeth Walk, so I can dump any scrap off again there and then head to it from there. Now, I've been to the Imperial War Museum, so if I remember it well enough, I'll see if it's modelled well enough. They shouldn't cost too much, they're really bloody common masks, the GP5M/PMG2. I'm guessing just because the war in Ukraine's driven the prices up horribly. That'd be my only real guess. So it's about northeast of where I am, right? Can't go that way, there's a wall in the way. Fallout London, it's a massive fan-made mod for Fallout 4 set in a London sort of around time of Fallout. So basically, once Britain got nuked along with the US, it's set in Britain rather than America. Because in the lore of Fallout, although the main war was between America and China, like the Soviet Union, the European Union, and like Britain and all those countries still existed and stuff happened to them. It's just basically, once a nuclear war happened, they're never talked about again. Even though, like, especially definitely not meant to go that way because it's an empty field. So yeah, it's just where they've come up with their own lore about what the post-nuclear war Britain's like. Yeah, they really shouldn't cost that much. They used to be almost GP5 priced. They used to be cheaper than PMGs and, you know, like all the others. It's just a shame, yeah, that I think it's just literally because of the war in Ukraine, they've shot up in price. Let's see, is there any other way to get there? Hostile turret over there. Grenade. Yeah, I'll let you know if I spot one for a good price. There's a similar mask if you wanted to get it that might still be a good price. It's a Polish one. I'm trying to think of the name of it. Let me quickly Google the name for it for you. Hang on. I've done a video on it. So it's a Polish like GP5 style mask, and it's got a voice diaphragm. It's just a smaller like button sized one rather than the big sort of disc one. But otherwise it's pretty much the same mask. Is it the MUA? Yeah, the Polish MUA gas mask. So Mike Uniform Alpha. There's some for £13 on eBay at the moment. So yeah, if you wanted something like the PMG2, that's not exactly the same thing, the Polish MUA is about 15 quid. And again, it's the exact same sort of style design, like GP5 hood with a voice diaphragm in the nose sort of area. Just have a quick look, just because I can't really believe they're at that price. I mean, I can believe they're at that price, but it just seems such an absurd, you know, price range compared to when I got mine. I've spotted some GP5Ms for 20 quid, but most of those are the black versions. But yeah, there are black GP5Ms for not too bad a price. You're right, all the white ones seem to have gone for some reason. Yeah, because like I was saying, I was just looking up GP5M as well rather than PMG2. And yeah, again, it's a similar thing where they're just silly prices compared to what they used to be. Oh shit, that's a lot of damage. All these bloody Molotovs they have. Yeah, like I said, if you just wanted, like Roach was saying, some of the Chinese masks, like I said, in terms of pricing for how good they actually are, a lot of the the modern Chinese ones are a lot better because they're made today. There's quite a few Chinese ones, because there's some Chinese ones that have like triangular lenses and a voice diaphragm, some with like the old GP5 circle eye things. So again, if you just want a mask of that style, yeah, you can get the modern Chinese ones quite cheaply. And yeah, some of the Chinese ones are 40mm NATO because they're made for export. Oh, there we go, finally a stove. That was where I got into combat last time, so let's just do a quick save and then start dealing with this area. Oh, so we found the Enfield factory, as in where the famous guns come from, when that was an industry that still existed. Right, let me look up what the CM6 is by its other names, because the problem with the Czech ones is they have various names. So, CM6 gas mask. So that's the one Myra also sell at inflated prices, that's the panoramic Czech one, yeah? I don't have one, Botstowo, if I'm pronouncing his name right, has one and has done videos on it, and he said it's pretty meh. I don't think it's awful, but it's not very good either. So it's one of those masks that if you can get it maybe for $30 to $50, it's probably good. If you're having to spend a load of money on it, then there's much, much better masks of that style design for a lot less money. Right, Quaker Zero, there's a mod called Buff Out. Get Buff Out and install it into your Fallout 4 folder, and it fixes nearly every crash for the mod. Because sadly I don't know if they didn't have permission or whatever, but this mod didn't come with Buff Out included, but it fixes nearly every engine crash. That's annoying then. But yeah, like I said, once I install a buff out, this has been running pretty well for me. So yeah, don't know what to suggest. You could look on Reddits and places like that and see if any of those find a fix for you. But yeah, I wouldn't be able to tell you what's causing your individual crashes then. That's good, Noah. Like I said, the reason I've not got some of those is I didn't want to get like an airsoft one instead of a real one if there was a seller trying to dupe people. But yeah, P3. For very similar to a mask to that, which is a lot better, would be the Scott Pro mask, whatever they call them. There's some various names for the various different variants of them. It's basically a Scott Pro mask that isn't as good. And like I said again, you can get the Chinese panoramic masks now, which are pretty damn good for a lot less money. What, so did it work already and then you loaded a game and it didn't work? Because you can't load normal Fallout 4 saves with Fallout London installed, you have to start a brand new game. Because it is a completely different world space, so you can't load the Capital Wasteland in it. So if that's what you're saying, yeah, you can't play Fallout 4 saves in Fallout London because it's a total conversion mod. But if you're on about you played it and it works, you made a save and now it's crashing every time you load that save, then I don't know. But anyway, I'll go off now actually, because I've been on like an hour and a half now I think anyway, and I've got other stuff I need to do today, so I'll carry this on probably again tomorrow. I imagine I'll have time to do it. So have a good afternoon, evening, morning, whatever time zone you're all in, and I'll get on with other shit I need to do today. So yeah, have a good day everybody. Yeah, saying so if it's a decent Chinese copy then it's not too bad, but again it's just, you have to know what you're getting, don't you? Because like I said, that's the problem with a lot of the some of this stuff, is that basically people sell the airsoft stuff at the prices of the real stuff, and they make it really hard to find what's legit and what's not because of how much is just flooded various listings for it. Oh, the bit of the ferryman, then I don't actually know, Quaker, I'm afraid. Yeah, see ya. But again, P3 Paz, if you can get in the CM6 actually in Czechia really cheap, then that's actually probably fine. Because like I said, it's just like the stupid prices Myra charge for them in the States that is silly. But if you can get a CM6 in a Czech surplus store for cheap, then it's probably actually quite a good mask. Again, it's relative to the price you paid for it. But, you know, again, that's what I was saying, it's the prices Myra charge for them. It's like, it's a mediocre mask with more money being charged than what, you know, some of the best Western masks cost, then you're getting ripped off. But again, if you can get it for the equivalent of $30 in a Czech surplus store, then you're doing well. Anyway, yeah, see you everybody, have a good day.